Michio Kaku, 2014. Original title: The Future of the Mind, the Scientific Quest to Understand, Enhance, and Empower the Mind. Translation: Joan Manuel Ibias and Mark Ross Perez Sanchez, digital editor on Such Lucas, hip hop based R1. Thanks. I have had the greatest pleasure of interviewing and interacting with the following scientists, illustrious, all of them leaders in their respective fields. I would like to thank you for courtesy of taking time to talk to me about the future of science. I have obtained advice and inspiration from them, as well as a solid foundation in their respective disciplines. I want to thank these pointers and innovators, particularly those who agreed to participate in my television program for the BBC channel Discovery and Science TV, as well as on my radio shows Science Fantastics and Exploration. Peter Doherty, Nobel laureate, St. Jude Hospital for Children Research, Gerald Elderman, Nobel laureate, Scripps Research Institute, Leon Lederman, Nobel laureate, Illinois Institute of Technology, Muriel Mainman, Nobel laureate, Santa Fe Institute and Technology Institute of California, Caltech, the late Henry Kandel, Nobel laureate, Technology Institute of Massachusetts, MIT, Walter Gilbert, Nobel laureate, Harvard University, David Gross, Nobel laureate, Calvin Institute for Theoretical Physics, Joseph Rothbard, Nobel laureate, St. Bartholomew Hospital, Yuichiro Nambu, Nobel laureate, University of Chicago, Steven Weinberg, Nobel laureate, University of Texas at Austin, Frank Wilczek, Nobel laureate, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Ami Axil, author of The Uranium Wars, Buzz Aldrin, NASA astronaut, second man to walk on the moon. Introduction. The two greatest mysteries of nature are the mind and the universe. Thanks to our advanced technology, we have been able to obtain images of galaxies located billions of light years away, manipulate the genes that control life, and enter the inner sanctum of the atom. However, the mind and the universe, they remain as elusive as they are seductive. They are the most mysterious borders and fascinating science. If we want to appreciate the majesty of the universe, we just have to look up into the night sky, resplendent with its billions of stars. Ever since our ancestors first marveled at the spectacle of the starry sky, we have tried to answer these internal questions. From where did it all come from? What does this all mean? To witness the mystery of our mind, we only have to look at ourselves, mirror, and wonder what is hidden behind our eyes, which leads us to consider obsessively asking questions like: do we have a soul? What becomes of us after death? Who I am? And more importantly, it leads us to the ultimate question: what is our place in the great cosmic project? As the great biologist said, Victorian Thomas Huxley, the most important of all questions for the humanity, the problem that underlies all the others and is more interesting than any of them, is to elucidate the place that man occupies in nature and its relationship with the cosmos. In the Milky Way, there are 100 billion stars, approximately the same number of neurons in our brains. We will have to travel 39 billions of kilometers to the nearest star in the solar system to find a object as complex as the one that rests on our shoulders. The mind and the universe pose the greatest possible scientific challenge, but they are also united by a curious relationship. On one hand, they are polar opposite. One has to do with the immensity of outer space, where we find strange inhabitants like black holes, exploding stars, and colliding galaxies. The other with the interior space, where we find our most intimate and private desires and illusions. Our mind is so present to us as our own thoughts. However, when we they ask us to describe and explain it, we are often at a loss for words.